Hello and welcome to Sonic Mania, Sonic and Tails All Emerald Speedrunning. This is Chemical Plant Act 2. Once again, I will go through the level slowly, showing you everything you need to know, and then I'll show you a full, complete run-through at the end. So to start Chemical Plant Act 2 here, you just want to do a spin dash and away we go. If you can, jump at the bottom of the ramp here so you don't hit the roof. Charge or drop dash and land over on the base of the syringe here. You want to hit the syringe to turn the flubber green, bounce all the way up the top, and then just run past this guy and land into the purple stuff. Once the purple stuff's at the top, you just want to jump out it and just let the spring take you. You're going to run into the boost pads, just holding right as you go along here. Bounce off the green flubber. If you can, you want to slow yourself down like I just did. Just hold left till you slow yourself down and land in the purple. If not, you'll get taken to this section, just bounce off it. It's not a problem. As you can see, it takes you all the way up there. But what you can do, just to save a little bit of time, is jump when you think you're going to make it up the top. That way you're not too high in the air. From here, keep spin dash your way across until you get to this section. Try and do a small ramp jump here if you can. If you clip the top, it's not a problem. If you miss it entirely, also not a problem. The main thing is that you do not go down the red tube. You always want to go down blue tube. So, hit the blue tube, and away we go. At this point, just hold up. Simply because you're going to come to one of these sections, just press up and away you go. The second section, also press up, and you're sorted. From here, hit the booster, take the loops, and away you go up to the purple section here. What you can do, if you believe you're fast enough, is that when you get back to this booster here, you can jump off the side of the wall. You jump off the side of the wall, and away you go, and it takes you to this section. You want to hit the red spring. Now, as you see, I was holding left there while I was running upside down. That's because I wanted to hit this syringe. Sometimes you will undershoot and you'll land around this area. This is fine. Other times you'll overshoot and you'll hit this area when it's still blue, which means you're going to have to just head back and then hit the syringe again. It's not a problem. So you hit yourself up here. If you can, charge a drop dash and away you go. Just jump out the purple. Hit with the spikes deliberately, charge a spin dash while you're still invincible, and away you go. Don't worry about hitting the spring. If you hit the spring, it's relatively slow, so you just want to jump over it. If you jump over it, you'll land on the syringe anyway. It's not an issue. Whereas if you hit the spring, you get a lot of height, which you don't need, and you waste time with it. So at this section, make sure you're landing in the center, that way you hit the wall. If you don't hit the wall, this will happen instead. Again, spending some time in the air there that you don't need. So from here, I'm going to hit this booster. What you can do is you can do the level as intended. Hit the purple stuff, and away you go. But that's not fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a ramp jump. Slope jump. So we hit that, and we jump. Make sure you avoid the spring. So hold right while you're doing this, and it takes you up here. The thing you need to worry about is there is an enemy up the top there who I like to codename Sniper. He will snipe you, and if he does, that happens. You get sent all the way back down. But you can just hit the booster and you can go again. So just make sure you avoid Sniper and then hit the blue tube again. Hold the jump button while you're coming out of the tube, because you'll bounce off an extra life, and then it'll take you right back up to where this checkpoint. Same again with the purple stuff. Jump when you think that you're going to make it. I jumped too early there. And then you end up at this section. Here, there's a number of things you can do. You can either just go off it normally and get hit. You don't want to end up in there if you can. The other thing you can do is you can just do a drop dash and it'll take you over. Or you can just take the purple trolley and jump out onto it. So once you've done that, we're just going to follow the direction the level is taking us to this section. You don't want to take this purple part. What you want to do when you get to this loop here is that you want to just jump off the wall properly. Not at the bottom, off the wall itself. So you just jump off the wall and it takes you up to the enemy. This is missing out the purple section entirely. So it's just jump and away you go. So down the slope, up to the other end, and straight off the top here. Now you want to take this top route, as this top route will allow you to grab emerald number 6. These platforms are on a cycle. Every 5 seconds is about where the platform will be in an area where it will crush you. Take your time, you don't want to get crushed. It's not worth losing about 3 minutes or so, depending on if you hit a checkpoint or not, just for something that could potentially save you 2 seconds. Once you're done, you'll get emerald 6 in here. Just jump down the tube and just hold right to the boss fight. once the purple found, just down you go. And this will take you into Puyo Puyo. The idea of Puyo here is just to beat Robotnik at his own game. You want to make sure that you get his area filled up and he doesn't fill your area up. As far as I'm aware, this is entirely random. There is very little to actually control here. So it's a case of be good at puzzle games. Personally, I'm not. So you're going to enjoy me trying to do some Puyo here. Hopefully it goes better than normal, but we'll wait and see. So far, the game is not particularly giving me a good set of colors. No, it's definitely not giving me a good set of colors. This is not grand. Right. Well, I guess I'm just doing this and we'll just drop it. As I said, Puyo is entirely random. If you're good at Puyo, this will not be a problem for you. If you're bad at Puyo like me, this might be a little bit of an issue. The idea is just to fill it up, try and get as many combos as you can. The thing about this version of Puyo, however, is that it is not the amount of chains that you get, but the amount of Puyos that you actually clear in one sitting. So if you can get just a 2 or a 3 chain that clears a lot of Puyos, rather than a 5 chain that doesn't clear a lot, then you want to be aiming for that. And then once he's done, you can just finish the level. You just jump on the checkpoint and away you go. So I will just select the stage again. Mania mode, go to 1, and then Mania mode, go to 2. So this is what a full chemical plant Act 2 should look like. So spin dash at the start, jump at the bottom, do a drop dash, away you go. Land onto the syringe, jump to the top, ride the purple up, jump off it, hit the booster. Just allow the booster to take you where you need to go. Head off the green stuff. Hold back left till you land in the purple. If you don't, you'll just fall down here like this, which is not an issue. Hit the green stuff and away you go again. Unfortunately, I got hit there, which is not an issue. Make sure you go down the blue tube. It's imperative that you go down the blue tube. Taking you down the red tube takes you to sections of the level that are not necessary. So dash, dash. Jump at the top if you're comfortable enough. Unfortunately, being in a poor cycle, I got hit. Slow yourself down here if you can. Way too fast. Charging a drop dash. Drop dash down we go. Off the purple. Hit by the spikes. Charge a spin dash. Jump. Again, charging a drop dash. Hitting the roof. Doing a slope jump. Straight into the blue pipe. Holding the jump button. Off the life. Up to the checkpoint. Into the purple section. Released it too early. We jump out, drop dash straight through. Following the path, jumping off the wall into a drop dash, straight down the slope. Hitting the platforms at the top to knock them down. Jumping our way up here. Holding off with the platform cycles. Jump, jump. Into where Emerald 6 is supposed to be. Once you've got Emerald 6, just holding right towards the boss arena. From the boss arena, straight down, and then into Puyo once again. Let's see if we can get a better Puyo on this run. Ooh, it's not giving me a really good set of colors here. Wow, it's now giving me a whole bunch of green yellows, which is not grand. It's a blue yellow. A blue and a red. It's got a whole bunch of purples on it. I'm just going to drop those purples, I think. Going to end up dropping that on them too. I need a yellow to go with that, please. So yellow and blue. I've got a purple yellow. That could have actually worked. Drop the red onto them. That drops the greens down. Let's give me another purple. It's fine. The reds into the greens. Greens into the reds. So I'm just getting a lot of 2 combos right now just to try and fill this up. Not my greatest Puyo skills, but for a tutorial video, I'm not the one you want to be listening to when it comes to Puyo. Again, you will learn this over time, just like me. However, if you do so desire, there are many tutorials out there for Puyo and for Puyo Puyo Tetris as well. But that is Chemical Plant Act 2. Join me for Studiopolis Act 1. I will see you guys later.